Anyway, our first comedian is a Jew from New York. And you don't look like a Jew. I know it doesn't look like there are any Jews up front. Anyway, he's a regular here. Please give it up for the one and only Jeff Simon!
Give it up for Scotty. One of the top divorce lawyers in Manhattan. In fact, I've been divorced so many times, I have him on, like, he's in my Fab Five on my cell phone, you know, my 3 kids and then him, you know? Rob, what do you have to piss him off for? What did you do to piss Scotty off for?
My lack of haircut.
I've never seen him go off on a guy like you. I mean, what is your fucking problem?
It inspires rage in many.
You what?
My hair, it inspires rage in many.
I don't think it looks that bad, to tell you the truth.
First time there.
Yeah, you look pretty good. I'm a Jew. I don't know if Scotty said it was any Jews here? Come on, it's gotta be. Is there any? I don't see any big noses here. Come on, any Jews here? Come on. There's gotta be a fucking Jew here. I got like, my whole act is Jew jokes. What the fuck is wrong with you fucking people? Fucking believable here. All right, I'm not. Kenny, you're not a Jew. Come on. I tell you, I'm not religious though. I'm not religious. The only time I believe in God is when I need a favor. You know, like if I know somebody that's dying. I'll say to God, please God, no miracles this time. Just, you know, if I owe somebody money and he's dying, I'll say, please God, don't let him die. No miracles, just let him die. God, I can't believe I fucked that up, my first joke, you know. And then if I'm sick and I go to the doctor, I'll say, please God, don't let it be cancer, you know. I'm sorry I married that Shiksa, you know. Shiksa's a girl, it's not Jewish. And I was born in Brooklyn, Brookdale Hospital. Used to be known as Bethel Hospital, but they changed it to Brookdale in '42 when Hitler was winning the war. They made all the doctors grow Hitler mustaches, and all the doctors had to do the Nazi salute, you know, Sieg Heil, whenever they went into the patient's room. Oh God, dying big time here. You want somebody funny? Kenny, when are you coming up tonight? Yeah, he's got all the jokes, you know. Yeah, but let's see. But you know, I'm not. But let's see, not religious, and but I don't believe in the afterlife. You know, I don't believe in the after. Does anybody believe in the afterlife? I don't believe in the afterlife, but I do believe we go to a better place when we die. You know, anything's better than this living hell. You know. I'm sorry, I'm having a bad day. My balls have been itching like crazy all fucking day. Not fucking real, you know? Let's see, I told you I was born in Brooklyn. Did I tell you I was born in Brooklyn? Yeah, I told you I was born in Brooklyn. Yeah, I grew up in the 50s. I was a big baseball fan. Any baseball fans here? Yeah. All right. My favorite player in the Yankees was the Mickey Mantle. I read his autobiography 10 times. I won number 7 in Little League. And I used to show up for all the games drunk or stoned, just like the Mick. My favorite Jew on the Yankees was the general manager. That's not a bad crowd, you know. They finally got a Jew in the 70s, Ronnie Bloomberg. I'm sure nobody's ever heard of him, except for maybe Kenny. But the only problem was Mayor Bloomberg was a better ball player than this piece of shit. And the best deal I ever made was marrying a Shiksa. That's a girl that's not Jewish. We had 3 kids, none of them got bar mitzvahed. I made $100 grand on that deal.
Mazel.
Hey, good. We got married by a priest and a rabbi. Okay, the priest didn't want to marry us because I'm a Jew. But when I showed him some naked pictures of my 8-year-old nephew, he gave me a high five, said, "I'll do your ceremony." Thank you. The rabbi didn't want to marry us either. He said to me, my rabbi, he says, "What do you want to marry a Shiksa for?" I said, "Because I love her, Rabbi." He says, "Love melts, and then when that happens, you're stuck with a Shiksa and 3 kids." I said, "Shut the fuck up, Rabbi. I'm giving you $100, just do the ceremony." And when the ceremony was over, I handed him a $100 bill. And before I could ask him if he wanted to stay for the dinner, he was flying out the door to his next gig. I tell you, if this rabbi was ever in the NFL, and it was 4th and 1, and they said in the huddle, "Rabbi, just go to your next gig," he'd get the first down every time. How about a sympathy lift? Come on, you know? All right, that's not bad. That's not bad. You know what's tough? First dates. Anybody ever go on a first date? You know, first dates are really tough, you know, because I never know which weed to smoke, you know? Like if the chick's a 7, I smoke this $500 an ounce shit, which I get from Gene. This shit literally knocks your socks off, you know, 500 an ounce. But if I'm going out with a 3 or a 4 on a first date, I'll smoke this $100 an ounce shit. You get a buzz, but you know. But last week I went out with this chick, she was like a 0.5. She was a fraction. And I smoked this shit that was 10 years old. I mean, no, you don't get high, but I'm just trying to get rid of this shit. You know, I'm a cheap Jew, you know? And a lot of guys I know, when they get dumped by a chick, they get like, they don't respond very well. They were in denial. They can't, you know, they can't take getting dumped by a chick, right? How do you, Rob? Do you like getting dumped? I know. I don't mind getting dumped, you know? I really don't. Like I got dumped on New Year's Eve, you know? The plan was I fucked this chick at midnight, and she makes a Grand Slam breakfast on New Year's Day. But I fucked up. I drank too much. I didn't have any Viagra, and I didn't have a bag to put over her face. She was hideous looking, you know? But she was cool. She still made the breakfast on New Year's Day. It was great. It was French toast, bacon, sausage, cinnamon buns. I couldn't eat for a week after that. And she dumped me right after breakfast. But I didn't give a shit. I really didn't. I really didn't give a shit. And then, yeah, that was good. That was a good joke. But I was in a bar Friday night. And this lady much older than me tries to make eye contact with me. And I said to myself, not in this lifetime, bitch. Don't ever look at me again. You know, right after that, my glaucoma started acting up. And I had to go outside and smoke a joint. And when I got back in, I must have smelled like weed, because some guy in the bar said, it smells like weed in here, you know? It was some asshole Republican. You know, the guy listens to Rush every day in his car, jerks off to the O'Reilly Factor. Every chick he goes out with looks like a Fox News Channel anchor. They're all hideous looking. And he was once married to a chick with a dick and a big Adam's apple. He's a typical asshole Republican, you know? I haven't got a laugh in about 5 minutes here. Come on, please. Sympathy time, people. And then, yeah, I was in a, and then, hey, Scott, it's only been like 2 minutes, Scotty. What the fuck is going on here? Can I get warmed up, please? And then, I tell you, I tried to make eye contact with this woman, and this guy next to her starts rubbing her ass and wouldn't stop, you know? Are there any insecure ass rubbers here that have to rub their woman's ass every time they think some guy's trying to steal her away? Anybody here? Raise your hand. Well, stop rubbing the woman's ass. Nobody's trying to steal your chick. Eye contact is meaningless. The only time you got to worry is when they start to smile at each other. When they start to smile at each other. And then when they start dancing with each other, then you could start rubbing again. You could rub. I'm going out to my car to get my shotgun. I'm gonna, you know, this motherfucker's gonna die. He's trying to steal my chick, you know? Whoa. And then I made eye contact with this woman who was really hot. It lasted for 2 seconds. As soon as I got home, I jerked off. It was really great. I hope to see this woman again next week. I know this woman. She has the most incredible ass I've ever seen, and she's really smart. She's still commercial real estate in New York City. I asked her to move in with me. She wants a $100,000 line of credit and a weekly allowance. I could see a weekly allowance, but $100 grand for a nice ass and a brain? Women, you can help me here. What should an unbelievable ass, a brain, average tits and an average face cost? Really? What should that cost? Anybody? What should it cost? Look, if she had a nice face or nice tits, I would have thrown on like $5 grand, you know? Fuck unbelievable. Well, thanks anyway for not helping me anyway. I know this woman, she's really nice though. And the woman, she's really nice. She's got more baggage than her non-stop Delta jet from Nicaragua to JFK. Nobody on a plane is ever going back to Nicaragua unless they get a green card. But her asshole son still lives at home. Her dog gets chemo. He needs 2 more rounds, plus he might need a transfusion. You don't think that's funny? A dog getting a transfusion? That's not funny, right? What the fuck is wrong with you people? Good luck, Kenny. Good luck, man. And her mother has MS. Her father has Parkinson's. Her nephew has CP. You know what that is? Cerebral palsy. If David Letterman did a top 10 list on this woman's priority, I wouldn't make the list, you know? I was the last chick I went out with, I wasn't on her top 10 list. You don't get invited to family functions. You never get introduced to anybody in her family. She'd rather go out with her friends than you. I'm not looking to be number 1, you know, because I self-destruct really fast, you know. But if I like to be 9 or 10, the bar's low, no pressure. I might be able to hang in there for like, you know, a month or 2 with this chick, you know. All right, Scotty, this is the last fucking joke. I think my comedy career's over, you know. I mean, I can't get a fucking laugh here, you know. Come on. Trying to fucking, you know, I'm not getting paid for this shit. The best time to meet a woman is when her husband dies. You know, when her husband dies. You gotta start making your move as soon as they start lowering the casket in the ground. Before they get on these dating websites, you know? Like, I was at this guy's funeral, and right after it was over and everybody started walking back to the car, I tried to get the widow's phone number. And this motherfucking pizza delivery guy got to her before I did. And his car has been on her driveway ever since. You believe this shit? All right, Scotty, I think we should have a better joke. I'm out of time, right, Scotty? Fuck, what am I doing wrong here, Scotty? Can I do one more joke?
One more.
Okay.
One more.
I'm a pharmacist. I work for Rite Aid. You believe it? I work for Rite Aid. And my goal at Rite Aid is just to not get fired. Just to not get fired. Like my boss, who's a gay Jew and loves cock, hates my guts because I keep getting my customer complaints and I failed the last mystery shopper report. Like the mystery shopper comes in and I didn't know it's a mystery shopper. He says, "What do you got for rectal itch?" And I go like this. And he goes, what the fuck is that? I said, "It's your finger. It's the best thing for rectal itch." You believe this shit? So my boss comes in the next day to fire me. I swear to God, this is not even a joke. He comes in to fire me. And I said to my boss, "You could suck my cock. I'm not getting fired because some mystery shopper doesn't have a sense of humor." So he says to me, "Okay, if you sign an agreement saying I could suck your cock, every time you get a customer complaint or you fail a mystery shopper, you can keep your job." So I had to sign the fucking agreement, you know? All right, Scotty, I'm out of here. That's it, give it up. All right, come on, let's get this audience together. Yeah.